Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente yo-yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 538, primarily in a row. My name's Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here, honored and humbled that you keep coming back like for reals. Hey, it is a Tuesday. It's a two for Tuesday. If this is your first time here, welcome, right? But yeah, this is just a thing that we do. This is part of our success system. Every day we show up, we flush out all the negativity from the day before, which is a lot these days. We then focus on our success system, which is it's a combination of repetition, positivity, thankfulness, and then just some real talk. So happy that you're here. Two for Tuesday, that's our weekly reminder to bless somebody, right? And so yesterday I was on the phone with the Dirty King of the South, and he blessed the person behind him in Starbucks, and it was a big old hassle. That's the way it goes, man. Seriously, right? It ain't easy being a good person. 4/7/20, that means there's two birthdays. Number one, the TRB, dear friend, she had a baby this morning at 4:57 a.m. So welcome to the third rock from the sun, little baby TRB. It's also my big brother's birthday, right? David Lee Hoback Jr. He's obviously no longer with us in the human part of it, but he's still around, right? So happy birthday, bro. Miss you every day. Moving on, because it's a work day. We got work to do. And one of the things that we got to do is we have to say nice things about ourselves. So these are our affirmations, right? Daily affirmations. First things first, I'm still the realist. I'm also sensitive. Yeah, I tell people this all the time. I feel like, I don't know, I kind of started figuring this out like 15 years ago. I feel like I can walk into a room and feel the vibe of that room and feel the vibe that other people are giving off, regardless of, like, I can translate that. And so it has served me well in my business development career. But now I'm like, I feel like we can use that for other things. And I'm also at times courageous. So I'm just like, I'll just go there and ask the questions. Nonetheless, I'm sensitive. That's a dual-edged sword. We're going with the positive side of that. Like, I can, like, when somebody else is hurting, I feel like I can feel it. I think that's why I cry a lot. Anyway, moving on to our thank yous. Just a daily reminder to concentrate on the things we're thankful for, not the things we think we need or we wish we need or the neighbor has or I saw it on TV, right? Just be thankful for what you got. Number one, God is good. God's been good to us in the good times and the bad. Again, with the benefit of hindsight, we can look back and see where the dots are all connected. Number two, Jack, right? Little Jack, he's struggling with this new normal, but he's getting through there. And there was just in our real talk, I want to talk about, the way that kid communicates. But that's for in a minute. Thankful for the TRB and her little baby. Happy for her. Happy that she's healthy. And I would ask all of you that, in your prayers, let's think about all the people that are bringing babies into the world right now. That's got to be a lot, right? Thankful for my brother, David Lee Hoback Jr., right? We had a good 20 years together, right? I'm thankful for the Quan, who gave me this notion that we're going to talk about in real talk, and I'm thankful for the VOP. You got to have something that in a time like this that you look at and be like, that's okay. This is temporary. We're going to make that permanent, right? Got to have something you're looking at and be like, our best life's over there. Let's keep going. So anyway, on to real talk, right? Real talk. If we all had tails, right? Think about that. So like with a dog, right? Like with the dog, if the dog's tail is sticking straight out, right? That's not a good sign. That means they're aggressive, they're on guard, right? I think that's what that means. I don't even have a dog anymore. Grew up with one. But if the tail's wagging, that means they're happy, right? So even if they're barking at you, that's a happy bark. And so, I saw somebody post something recently on Facebook says, we all think we're smarter than our dogs, but our dogs can understand us, but we can't understand them. Who's really in charge around here? But I agree with you. I believe that they're better at communicating because we forgot how to communicate non-verbally once we figured out how to communicate verbally. But here's the deal. There's a lot more to it than that. That's why your brain, your heart, your gut, like all those brains, like sometimes, again, we've talked about this, the danger, stranger danger, like, you don't want to talk to that person. That's bad. Get out. And so, with Jack, he's just started to verbalize his thoughts. And as he has, it's been remarkable for me to just see how he processes information. So just Sunday night, cooking out on the grill, he comes by, he's like, Daddy, fire. I'm like, great. Congratulations, right? You figured that one out. And then he comes back a couple minutes later, he's like, Daddy, fire makes heat. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, fire makes heat. I'm like, what? How did you learn that? And he's like, that's easy. That's simple. And I'm looking at him like, I feel like he's been trying to communicate with us all along, and we just didn't get it because he hadn't figured out the verbal thing. But here's the thing that's unique about Jack, right? That I've noticed is ever since he was a little guy, that he will communicate with you with a series of grunts, just noises. When he's nervous, he'll make a certain noise. When he's mad, he'll make another noise. And it's like, look, if he had a tail, it'd be a lot easier to figure out what's going on with him. If we all had tails, right? Like if you wanted, like in a meeting, you're like, hey, is everybody picking up what I'm putting down? If all the tails are wagging, right? Then it's like, okay, they're getting it. If nobody's doing anything, or they're just straight up like, abort, get out, right? So yeah, unfortunately, we decided we didn't need tails anymore, so we don't have them, so we're left to just figure it out. But here's what I'm saying. We still have I think the reason we lost the tails, we didn't need them, right? Like we're capable of figuring out what other people are thinking without them having to have a tail. The words that come out of their mouth, the intuition that you have that says, hey, something's wrong here, right? Something is wrong. I need to ask the question. And far too many times, in my opinion, we rely on the words that come out of people's mouths instead of what we know instinctively or what their scoreboard says, right? We got it. All right. If we all had tails. With that, I'm done for the day. Hands up. Peace out. We're better together. I appreciate you stopping by on a 2 for Tuesday. When you get the opportunity to bless somebody, do it. And if you get the opportunity, do it twice, right? Because you might forget. Let's be today in that regard. Try to be like the dirty king of the South. Love it. All right. I'll be back tomorrow on a hump day. Look forward to seeing you then. Deuces. #real talk. Love you guys. See ya. Bye.